Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
On 3 separate occasions, astronauts have reported hearing knocking at the space door while in orbit, when no astronauts were outside.
Yoink. I love that. I love me some spooky stuff. Wait, hold on. Ready? I'm gonna be me enjoying the spooky stuff.
If your hair was green. You do need green hair.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I just changed it.
Yeah,
You ruined it.
Keep going.
And I'm Cameron. Please use the hashtag Geeks Corner to talk to us about your favorite memes or astronaut ghost sightings.
Astronaut Ghosts.
Astronaut Ghosts. Astronaut Ghosts.
As you can tell, the holidays have arrived here on
Obviously.
Geeks Corner. I'm just moving right on, guys. We have decorated the corner. We have a new tree this year that is fantastic. And
It's a good tree.
it's the geek tree.
It's a geek tree.
It's got a few geeky ornaments on it, like penguins and Muppets and Star Wars. But if you would like to send more geek ornaments that are family friendly, you can go
to Daps, or send it
to
P.O. Box, Daps Magic 5773, Garden Grove 92846.
I personally think it'd be great if a bunch of Porg ornaments were sent, and we could put them. Porgaments. Thank you. That's actually what I was like. There's something there, and I just can't figure it out.
Portmanteau.
No.
But imagine a tree full of Porgs. That would just be a very merry.
My nightmare.
What is the grouping for? Is there an official grouping for Porgs?
Murder.
Is it a murder of Porgs? Is an opulence of Porgs? That sounds right.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments or
Jedi Council Porgs.
The council. Yeah. But
Hermitage of Porgs. That's pretty.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good. Dinner. Anyway, speaking of dinner, we had dinner together on Thursday night.
We did. Thanksgiving.
Got it. Okay.
Cameron
I was
made
like,
some fantastic.
This segue
mushrooms.
doesn't have handles, and I'm gonna fall off like Paul Blart. This is bad.
Yes, no, you made really good garlic mushrooms.
I made really good garlic mushrooms.
That's right, and
I was there.
We grilled a turkey in the rain with smoke, and that was fun too.
Grilled a Turkey in the Rain is my favorite Ryan James Dio song.
Yes, that's true.
And there was like a green bean casserole.
There was
and
lots of
rolls
good stuff.
And mashed potatoes.
But one of the
bird
highlights
juice.
to come out of Thanksgiving was the ET Thanksgiving reunion commercial for Xfinity. You're very aware of ET, right, Cameron?
Oh yeah.
She had never seen it, still hasn't seen it.
It was a Reese's Pieces branding vehicle.
See, I got that. Like, I know that much about ET.
So let's let you comment on what you thought about the commercial first, and then Cameron and I will talk about it.
Okay, like, completely... Okay, here's the thing. A lot of what I'm going to say is probably going to come off as very ignorant, because pretty much my awareness of ET is Reese's Pieces, ET Phone Home, and the bike scene.
Which was there.
That's it. Yeah.
The Amblin Entertainment logo.
Yeah. So I know those things. I got scared when his chest started glowing at the end. It was terrifying to me.
The kid or E.T.?
Both.
Didn't matter. There was glowing things happening.
I was like, that seems like you should get that checked out, probably. Like the alien, I was like, it's like
Classic case of glowing hot.
E.T., I was like, it's probably fine. Like, he's an alien. Who knows? But the kid, I was like, that seems dangerous. Well, and then it was a little glow thing. Again, I don't understand E.T.
So what did you think of the commercial?
I thought it was cute. It just had no... it had no long-lasting emotional effects on me. Which I know most people that had watched it were like, it was beautiful, I was crying.
Well, let's find out. Cameron, what'd you think of it?
2 things. First of all, Katie, your eyebrows are fantastic this evening.
Thank you!
Just noticed.
Oh my god!
Welcome
my
to
goodness.
Geeks Corner.
Welcome to Geeks Corner. My eyebrows are great.
Yep. Second of all, if you don't have the emotional backstory of being attached, I completely get it.
I do too.
Like, it's weird without that.
It was cute.
And it shows that nostalgia sells to a point. I think there's a certain audience that lost their minds over it, and I think they sold it well. But
what did you think?
No. I thought it was adorable, and realizing halfway through the commercial that that was the same actor who played Elliott was like, oh no! Like, I was like, oh, I remember it.
That was pretty amazing.
And then also, contrary-wise to Good Feelings, I remember the E.T. video game, which was for, I want to say Sega. It's one of the worst video games of all time. Just Just so you know.
I was gonna say I don't remember it being very good.
No, it's awful. It's
Back
legitimately
in the
one of
day.
the worst video games ever made.
I, funny enough, had that emotional connection today watching the original Toy Story on Disney Plus. I don't know what video game it was, but I remember there was a Toy Story video game, and I don't know why.
I remember this. It was one of the early 3D ones.
Yeah, I don't know why I had very deep, like guttural reaction where I was like, "Oh man!" So yes, I do understand.
Is that a Dreamcast game?
So Bailey
figure
says
it
that
out.
she hasn't seen E.T. in full either.
Okay,
So
I'm not alone.
this is homework. Homework. You need to watch E.T.
Where am I gonna watch it?
phone
Is it
homework.
on?
Phone homework.
Is it on Disney
No,
Plus?
it's not on Disney
Okay.
Plus. I'm sure it has to be somewhere though.
I don't know
actually
who
know
owns
where
Disney
it
Plus.
is.
Well, it's Amblin. Amblin is owned by
Is it Comcast? Yeah, it's Comcast, right?
Comcast, yeah.
So where do Comcast?
So it's gonna probably be on the NBC app next year,
Okay, well,
whenever that comes out.
do you think I could rent it on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually feel like it needs to be a repeat of Jurassic Park.
Can we not?
Don't you think?
Can we
Cameron?
not?
Yeah. It's, but I mean, it's same.
Just the Spielberg theme.
It's the Spielberg Williams duo. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Tyler, you were gonna say something.
I gotta follow up. A group of porgs is actually called a murder.
It is a murder.
Okay, there
cool.
you go. Thank you. Now we know.
As I'm going
How would
to
you rate
murder
this commercial,
them.
Katie, having not seen the movie?
On what scale?
2 thumbs up. Sides.
2 thumbs up. It was a great commercial. I don't want to buy X Infinity, but
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think anybody wanted to buy it afterwards. Everybody was geeking out about seeing E.T.
Yeah.
and Elliott back together.
so for the purpose of the commercial,
I did
So-
not feel influenced to buy anything in any way.
No.
In fact, halfway through, I was like, what are they selling? Even though I knew what they were selling. And even when they
Holiday
showed
movies.
what they were selling, I was like, oh, I don't care.
That would be a really fun game, and I had this thought for other commercials being shown in the same block, which is if you were to cut off the last 2 seconds where they actually show what the product is, it'd be a really fun game to say, what's the product? What is the
yes,
thing they're selling?
I've seen quite a
one
few
wouldn't work.
commercials like that lately.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of would, but not really.
No, you wouldn't know. You would have no
Yeah.
idea.
There's a few car commercials.
Yeah.
Maybe if
that
you
I'm
already
looking
had
at.
it and you recognize the screen in the middle.
The only ones I think I could do it would be for like colognes because they're always bonkers.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah.
How would you rate this?
Thumb and a half. Just because I was a little young for ET to be a first generation impact, but I was definitely aware of it, and I was the geeky kid that enjoyed that kind of thing. But still,
So you
yeah.
rate
I'm gonna
it-
give it a thumb and a half too,
Yeah.
only because E.T.'s voice bothered me because they didn't quite voice match as well as I
No,
would
I
have
wasn't
liked.
dead on.
So 1.5 Reese's Pieces.
Also, retconning technology for Heart Glow, that was kind of weird. It was like, no, don't give it a 3D just because you can do that now.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
All right, Snow White's Scary Adventures is getting an update. We now know next year.
So scary.
It's going to have a different look on the outside, some new scenes put in. What do you think about this update coming to this Fantasyland attraction?
The only thing I'm sad about is that the outside is going to change because I think right now the outside is really wonderful.
Do you think it's still going to be Scary Adventure when they're done?
That was my critique. I really hope it retains an element of the... Like, they had to change the name originally from Snow White's Adventures to Snow White's Scary Adventures because when they opened it, kids kept getting scared. And I think
Because it was
there's...
scary.
I think there's an element of that I hope they keep. Like, I hope that doesn't go away.
But I do hope that the ending is less.
Traumatic.
No, the ending is just it's over.
Oh, abrupt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as abrupt because
Yes.
they've already said that she's going to be reunited with her animals
Yes.
with the castle in the background, which I think is interesting, but we'll see how smooth that flows too.
But I have hope after the Alice refurb.
Yeah, I do too.
So
Is there any one thing you hope that they don't do with the refurbishment?
do that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the Evil Queen up top with the blinds
window thing?
periodically. Because here's a fun fact:
I thought it was the coolest thing when I was a kid.
It's on a timer, and if you know generally the beat until the next one opens up, you can freak people out by saying, "No."
Of course you can. Okay.
I hope they don't do that weird thing again where they won't, but take out Snow White and be like, "You're Snow White." That
No,
was-
I don't. They won't. do
They
that
won't
again.
because we literally just talked about it where
Yeah, you're gonna.
you're gonna see her at the end in front of the castle. But that would be the worst thing to do if they went back to the whole. Get it? She's not in the ride because
Or
you're Snow White.
Recasting some of the voice work would be also pretty rough if they retain that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I love Lin-Manuel, but he would make a bad mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm hoping they can keep using the same.
my name is Mirror, and I'm here to say that Snow White is pretty in a major way.
That's it.
Moving right along.
Yep.
Wow. Jedi Temple Challenge
Yes.
was announced today.
Let me
It
talk
will be
about
coming
this.
to Disney Plus in 2020. And Katie, what exactly is this?
It's Legends of the Hidden Temple,
That's what it sounds
but
like
Star
to me.
Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's for young children to go, and it's basically like Legends of the Hidden Temple meets Jedi Training Academy from Tomorrowland, because they are honing their skills to become Jedi Knights. So they're honing their knowledge, their physical abilities, all types of things.
Bravery.
Yes, and they are being coached by Jar Jar Binks. I'm so excited.
An actor who did nothing wrong and
He
did not
didn't.
deserve
No,
the hate.
he did the part that he was given.
And he did really well
I
considering.
love him. I think it's interesting, though, because he's not Jar Jar Binks. He's
No.
a Jedi Knight.
He's a Jedi Knight,
So
and he
new
gets
character, new
he
storyline.
gets to use all of his personal in-world talent, in real life talents. So his
I
music.
feel like Gungan, is he going to jump 30 feet and do a swan dive? Like,
Yeah,
what's up?
he's gonna
So
swim.
his music,
this.
his martial arts, all these things that he is talented at, he gets to bring to the show to help counsel the next generation of Jedi.
Mhm.
So they're padawans, and then on the last one, there's like a big tower, except there's Hayden Christensen at the top.
Yeah. So you have to make it past,
And he just
Not the younglings.
not the younglings. But when I was reading about this, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I am so fascinated by the concept, and I loved Legends of the Hidden Temple. So if it's anything like that, which please,
I think it's gonna be better.
please. I also like that there's a droid in it.
I think it's gonna be hilarious. I don't know that I'm actually gonna like the show, but I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Well, I hope that the playbook they take from this is they run it for a season or two, and then concurrently with the next season, they do the adult version of it.
yes,
Yeah, that'd be great.
It'd be
And then just
hilarious.
make it a little bit more on the wipeout side of things.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
absolutely.
be real good.
I would love that. But yeah, I don't think that I'm gonna watch it every week to be like, wow, I can't wait to see who becomes a Jedi Knight. I think I'm gonna watch it every week to
That's
be
going to
like,
be a real good highlight reel.
yes,
show, is what it's gonna be.
absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I'm just excited to see what chaos comes out of it.
I think that's all it's gonna be.
Yes,
It's gonna be.
that's
I just
awesome.
hope it's not too controlled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I want it to have some of the spontaneity and kids say the darndest kind of say the darndest thing kind of.
I just don't want there to be the heartbreak of MasterChef Junior. Like, I don't want kids to want to become Jedi Knights, and then it's like, okay, well, you're not going to be a Jedi Knight. And they're like, I'm not going to be a Jedi Knight. Like, I don't want that to
It's
happen.
like you just win. It's not like hey, you're kicked out.
I don't know.
No, I hope there is
Do
an
you think
element of
it's-
that.
They said it's a
want
game show.
You want eliminations,
Absolutely, yeah.
so you don't want a point build.
No. I want them to be. I don't.
So this is cable
Yeah.
TV
You are
versus network
the
TV
weakest
game
Padawan.
shows. I guess there are. Yeah, you're right.
The council has decided that your midichlorian count is far too low.
And that's where Anakin comes in.
But I hope there's an element of theming to go along with it, in the sense that like there's probably going to be one little chicken nugget on there that's like running through, and then all the other kids try to like dodge past like stormtroopers or something. There's one nugget's going to come up and be like, and then they're all just going to be like, ah, because you can't react differently. It's like when a kid hands you a plastic phone, like you have to answer it.
Yeah, you have to say hello. Or they
What is
hand
this?
you like their little like cheeseburger set. They're like, I made you food, and you're like, you did make me
Oh,
food.
I'm gonna eat this like Cookie Monster.
Nom. It was so good. But yes, they're
I
calling
hope
it.
somebody takes that thing. And
Can you
Look
stop
at-
telling people to take my?
We're gonna have a great soundboard
it's
eventually.
gonna be so good.
I can get one of those like 32 button setups, you know.
It's like the
Somebody
third,
talk about eating
This
something?
is
No.
it's like the third week in a row we've talked about.
We're
Dolphin
not-
sound effect.
That's
Dolphin
great.
sound effect. Dolphin sound effect.
Oh, that's the worst.
That'd be fun.
No,
I
it
like
wouldn't.
this idea.
No,
Dolphin sound effect.
So Black Widow.
Black Widow.
New trailer came out today.
Yeah.
Bright and early this morning, we got our first look at what's going to be
In
happening.
crimson glory.
Why don't you kick off, Cameron? I think you're the most excited.
Bro. Okay.
Bro.
I'm a big fan of the Captain America variants. I have a Captain Canada at home in action figure form. Like, they're real good. It's what happened. It's what if Captain America the serum except different country, and Red Guardian, who is Captain Russia, is real good. And they did some excellent character choices in this, a la Thor in Endgame, and and David Harbour's awesome, and it's gonna be fun. Also, Natasha Romanoff's in it.
The only thing I'm worried about is the writing that we have seen in the trailer was a little clunky. Yeah. Like, it was very clear to me that we had met, presumably, her sister.
The sis pause, right?
And then she's like,
"Says,
hey, sis." Like, it was so... I talk about it all the time, but the newest Evil Dead, when it's like, hello, brother, how was college? Like, setting up that backstory and making it in a very awkward way that no one would ever talk. Yeah, so that I'm slightly worried about. I don't think it'll be a problem because it's not usually
I will say those are two different scenes. You can definitely tell it's a different scene.
Well, still, an editor made that choice.
Yeah.
An editor made that choice.
But yeah, when she's like, how you been, sis? Like, and, dun, dun. So yeah, that's the slight worry. It looks really cool though.
Law and Order Special Russians Unit, is that was?
Yes. Precisely. I'm very excited about what is going to come out of this film though. And I'm glad that Black Widow is finally getting her standalone film.
Very good.
The end.
That is the end.
Thank you for coming.
I don't have a whole lot more to add on that. I thought it was a good trailer. I did think there were some eyebrow-raising moments where I was like, huh, and that would be one of them. I think my biggest worry actually is probably nothing to do with anything just mentioned, is I'm hoping we're not seeing too much action scene. This is a marketing issue, not a movie issue. I hope we're not seeing too many action scenes too early. And one of my biggest pet peeves is when you go to the movie and you're like, well, I already saw all the really good parts. Whether it's James Bond, whether it's, like, it doesn't matter what it is. And so I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the best.
Well, the whole thing felt like, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's overlap on this, it felt like a Jason Bourne film.
Yeah, very much so.
And if that's the case, comparing the two marketing, they show some of the action, but since most of it is action, that's not going to be a problem. And I'm betting that's what this is going to be.
Yeah. But I liked it, and I don't know that I was pulled in as much as some people were, but part of it is I just haven't seen enough to really... I think that's normally how we go.
But bringing in Red Guardian is like...
That was definitely the highlight.
It's like when they brought Guardians of the Galaxy into the MCU.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest, most bonkers choice because a lot could go wrong. A lot could go wrong. Just, Russians don't have the best history in the world, especially in the comics. And but that's like most of the storylines Red Guardian's in. Like, how are they going to do that? So it should be interesting.
That could make for some really good storytelling.
Yes, it could.
And actually, that was one of the most intriguing parts of the trailer, I thought. I'm just hoping that they do enough with Black Widow and they really focus on her, and it doesn't become like she doesn't get eclipsed by everything that's going on.
Doesn't become Russian Avengers.
I wouldn't mind that, but call it a different name. Like, I don't know.
Was that like on a zitter? Like, is that what you were hearing in your head? Very good.
Oh, you're saying you want more music on the show. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm hearing.
I think that's what I heard.
Yeah, something about melodicas that you just heard on the wind.
Melodicas for Christmas.
Melodicas with an S at the end.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas done with melodica.
I want to get a melodica for Christmas.
We'll play it. It'll be great.
It's like a harmonica, but more annoying.
We could get a accordion. You want an accordion? Can I borrow your accordion,
It's like
Roger?
shaped like a corgi, but it is an accordion. Oh no, I know a guy. I can get a proper accordion on here too. If we need
He is one. I
so
can borrow
accordions,
it.
like, get a couple of them.
We could do a duet.
Yeah. Are they tuned differently? Because that would be pristine.
Dueling
like,
accordions.
yeah.
Dueling.
Like I want yours in the key of C and mine in D, and then we'll just.
Not even play it.
Just like you'll notice, this is not how you play an accordion, by the way. This is closer to how you play a concertina. Which, by the way, let's play concertinas on here.
My grandfather used to
Learn to
those.
play the concertina.
What instrument's gonna come up next on Geeks Corner? Find out next week.
It's a bass
Not really.
ukulele. What's up?
But we should do music for the Christmas episode, so we'll keep that in mind for the 17th, so don't miss it.
I vote for Dominic the Donkey being the song. Go on.
Okay, there we go. Let's keep moving right along. Walt Disney World had a bunch of updates today. We have not gotten all of them up on the site because, frankly, we could not keep up as it kept coming out
quickly.
What we do know is Mikey's Runaway Railway will be opening in March.
I heard Mikey's Runaway Railway, and I was very excited.
It might as well be Mikey's.
Yay,
Mikey's.
Mikey!
We love Mikey. March 4th, 2020, it will be opening. On January 17th, we will be getting the new Canada Circle Vision, the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along, the return of Impressions de France in 4K, awesome, and Awesome Planet, which will happen over at the Land in the
Those are all
theater.
the same day?
All the same day. Three films basically will be actually 4 if you include the return of Impressions. Let's hit that first. Between Mickey, his railway thing, and the 4 attractions, 4 videos, whatever you want to call them.
Can I want to interrupt the flow of this very good conversation for a moment to bring up, if anyone has any Photoshop skills, I would love for you to go back and take when Mr. Daps attempts to say the name of something and says it a little differently, and Photoshop what he says as the name attraction title above it. Like Mickey's Railway Thing. I want that in the font of the sign.
Yeah, you know.
It.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I would
might
really,
as well.
Like with the
really
ellipsis.
like that.
Railway Thing.
Anyway, which one are you most excited for?
Films.
Which one?
Oh, Canada.
Canada.
Ah, that was unintentional. I saw it happen. Yay, you were here for it.
Cameron?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to bask in that. That was amazing. I saw the realization happen. It was beautiful.
So Eugene Levy and what is it, Catherine
O'Hara
are the narrators for it this time around.
Oh,
and they're fabulous
I'm
together.
so excited.
I think but they said narrators, and I'm hoping they'll be on screen a little bit too. Like I don't know.
Rosie O'Donnell and Colin Mockery when making bread.
Well, I was more thinking like Martin Short
Martin
was
Short.
up on screen. I liked the interaction, but I'm sure they'll have something fantastic.
I'm picturing their dynamic attempting to talk about Canada at length.
I'm so excited.
I think it's brilliant.
I mean, there's Alberta. And
Well, if you look over, you just see.
and this is me picking up my eyebrows. That's the only way I can act this character. It's just
Every character. Which one are you most excited for?
I want to say Canada too. I feel like it's a cop out, but I really enjoy those actors, and I think it's going to be fun. Yeah.
I think it will be the winner of 4 or 5 attractions that we're seeing return.
All on the same day. That's crazy.
Mickey is in March, but
the others, yes.
But the other 3 are the same
Mouse
day.
in March.
Also, at some point, DuckTales will be coming.
That was pretty good.
It's back finally.
There's enough people.
So I believe is it the DuckTales World Showcase Adventure?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
It's replacing Kim Possible.
Which was currently
Agent P also.
Agent P, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was Kim Possible before.
Yeah.
When I was there, the only time I think I was there, I saw the Agent P. So is it kind of just a mask of that?
It's gonna be a new version.
Okay.
Next, and you're gonna use the Play Disney app.
Yeah. So rather than renting a
Yeah,
peripheral.
just
okay.
pop it up. It'll be great.
When I have photos of me doing the Kim Possible one, and it's like I have this fake flip phone. It's amazing.
Beep, beep, beep.
What's the sitch? Anyway, yes.
It's like 2 years ago.
Want to give that line another run, or are you good with that take?
That goes good.
Cool. All
No,
right.
I don't think I need direction,
One take, Katie. Let's do it.
honestly.
Well, that's how it works. All right, the other thing that will be coming in 2021, among many other things, is the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, which looks amazing.
Yes.
I don't understand it.
That's
What don't
okay,
you
because that's what
understand?
will make it
It's,
magical.
so is it a ride transport to? I don't get it.
It is
So
the
here's
hotel.
what's going to happen.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
going to
so
drive
but-
up to this entry
Yeah.
place that was the picture that we saw today.
Yes, I understand that's the hotel.
That's not the hotel.
But that's
That
like
is
the
starport.
entrance to that takes you. So,
So-
is there a ride like a
Yes.
roller coaster type ride in the dark element?
I think there's
to-
going to be some sort of simulator that takes you from the starport, or whatever they're calling it. Is it starport? Starport up to the cruiser. And supposedly it's going to show you going through space, and you're actually going to see yourself flying towards the cruiser. which I don't remember the name of it at the moment, but
Star Speeder 5000.
starts with an H. I remember that. But
yeah, it's like Helicon or something.
yeah,
Kobayashi
something like
Maru.
that. That'd be good. And then you'll end up on the ship, and you'll be basically going on a cruise on this ship. And then to get to Batuu, you'll get off of the ship via transport that will take you down to a spaceport on Batuu, and you'll get to go out into the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge experiences.
I knew it had to do with the hotel, but I was not understanding.
The hotel building itself is the ship, and if we were going to, I mean, if you don't want to know anything about how it's going to work, and I'm probably wrong, it's going to be a fancy elevator of some sort that takes you to from the lobby to the hotel or something. Maybe not even moving.
Well, and they also, what they said at Expo is that they're going to be very specific about the way they book out the hotel. So the guests that are with you are there for the same time that you are.
Yeah. It's 2-night stay.
Yes.
So it's going to be a cruise style booking system.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes. And so you go on this adventure and you have a group, like you have a party basically.
An adventuring party. Roll for initiative.
And also in the hotel there are things that forgive. On the ship there are things like there are training initiatives and there are things to help you hone your intergalactic skills.
So this is where they're filming
So this
Jedi
is-
Temple. Challenge. That's what you're saying.
Precisely.
Please, you're welcome to join us for the Continental Breakfast. You do have to go down this hall with spikes, though. Feel free to... Why are there spikes in this hallway? There's a flamethrower there.
It'll be fine.
Did you
That's
sign the
how
release?
it was on the show. So
Did you sign the
Exactly.
release?
Yeah. Just sign this. Okay, go. All right. What do you think of this?
as soon as I have the money and there's an opening to do what I'm doing,
I think that's going to be the real trick.
it's just
Both
it's
of those
going to be
things.
expansive and it's going to be very busy.
How long do you think it's going to take for them to expand it? I'm betting it'll open, and within the year they'll be expanding or talking about.
I bet they
the
build
expansion.
another location. I bet there's a West Coast version.
There's, I believe, 2 expansion pads on this.
Like
location.
already so they're planning for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
But not till tomorrow.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And this is going to be the prequel wing.
Right.
This is where you can see Jar Jar.
I'm looking forward to seeing how things change once the movie's out.
Yeah. The whole thing feels like, and this is going to be a reach for some of our audience, it feels like if Star Wars theming met the experience of Mass Effect, the video game series, which is a very popular video game series that they have no knowledge of whatsoever, which is why I'm talking to you, the viewer. Mass Effect is famous for being a very, very large ship that you spend most of your time on and experience a lot of things and are walking a lot of hallways. I feel like it's going to be that, but Star Wars.
Or the Star Trek experience in Vegas
I never got to
ago,
do.
which was amazing, same sort of thing. Speaking of travel, if you like to travel, you could go with me next year to Australia, and I will be part of a tour to Australia for about a week and a half, 10 days, something like that. If you would like information on this, go to globalmousetravels.com. I'll put a link in the show notes on the website. But we're connecting all the Disney dots in Australia. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be very comfortable. We got a lot of nice places we're going. So we'll have more information about that coming up in coming days and weeks, but it'll be a fun trip, I think.
And it is important to remember that 7 out of 5 animals in Australia can kill you. So do be careful.
You do need
Best
to
kind
take
of trip.
Mr. Daps.
Like the most adorable animals there are the koala and the kangaroo, and one of the two can kill you instantly.
The
other one will
be
kill you
takes
slowly.
time.
That's right, honestly.
And we'll be seeing both of them. Finally, Candlelight, in theory, will be happening this weekend at the Disneyland Resort,
There.
weather permitting. Very quickly, predictions. Will Candlelight... I'll look at the weather right now. So currently it's saying Saturday rain, Sunday partly cloudy.
I think it'll get rained out Saturday.
But
I
it
think it'll
keeps
go
changing
on
every
Sunday.
2 hours.
Yeah.
So
Let's
predictions is Sundays, yes,
I'm going
Saturdays,
to say one
no.
run. One run. One mounting.
not
1 out of
2?
4?
No, I'm going to say, one mounting of it. Or no, 1 day, so 2.
1 day. So 2 shows
Yeah,
out
2
of
shows.
the 4.
Yeah.
And then the second part of this is, who do you think is going to be the narrator this year?
I would like to see Kristen Bell.
I like that.
That's a good choice. Daisy Ridley.
And I will go with Emily Blunt.
Robert Downey Jr.
I would be happy with any of those, or Robert Downey Jr.
I think it is going to be female. I
think it's time. Yeah.
You're going to go to thegeekscorner.com. That's thegeekscorner.com. It is a website that I've mentioned previously. We spend royalties on to be able to continue ownership, usually yearly rate. And that's where we put our stuff.
Go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens, subscribe to our mailing list, and find our Patreon.
And make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our videos, including hopefully Candlelight this weekend. If you're not there, we will be, and we will cover it for you. But we hope you have a fantastic week. We hope you had a very happy Thanksgiving. But that's all the time we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.